Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's lab. Oh boy. Chapter 84 of Vigilantes has released, and honestly, it's amazing. Oh, it really does show that this series could have a lot more, and it really does excite me to see what they've actually gotten done. This chapter primarily focuses on the saving of Popstep. As you can see, there's, well, obviously Koichi falling from the sky, someone looking towards him, all of the rest of the crew rushing in to save to save Pop and Koichi, and then trying to figure out how to get the frickin' bug out of Pop's eye. And this is honestly amazing, and seeing Midnight join in this whole situation is honestly really good. We all knew that at some point we were going to have someone who is a pro hero step in, because otherwise they were going to be in a lot of trouble. Just no doubt about it. Endeavor was going to destroy them, or the cops were going to arrest them. There was a lot that had to happen. But luckily, Midnight was there and could help out, which honestly, she's probably the best one for the job because of the fact that she actually does give a crap about Popstep. And it's honestly a really great moment to actually get to see. And her working with the heroes is actually really freaking good, just in general. The Vigilantes really needed her, and thank goodness for her. Because now Pop is going to be safe, and they can actually get her to a hospital where they can safely get the bug out of her head and actually do surgery to make sure that she's not actually completely disfigured after having the surgery be done, like freaking overhaul I mean not overhaul Knuckle Duster's daughter. That was insane. And then Endeavor shows up and just to ruin the party. Thank goodness for Midnight, because oh my gosh, without her, no doubt in my mind that Endeavor would have scorched all of these kids. And honestly, it terrifies me to think that, to know what Endeavor might have done. It really, really does. And I'm still scared to know what would happen if Koichi were discovered. I mean, even Midnight probably wouldn't have been able to save Koichi if he hadn't been able to slip away and hide from frickin' Endeavor. But, yeah. Obviously, certain things are a bit terrifying in these last few moments where Koichi is just trying to get away. But, yeah. But as they're getting her off to getting Pop off to the hospital, we get this moment. The moment where number 6 approaches Koichi, and honestly, I love this moment, but it's absolutely terrifying. Just seeing number 6 being completely disfigured, burned to a crisp, and honestly, probably having a few broken bones in there. Yet he is still threatening Koichi and Pop like there's nothing wrong with him. And that is honestly a fantastic villain. I can't express how freaking awesome this guy is as a villain. He is terrifying. He is creepy. He is a good villain to hate. Like, the only villain that I think has ever that really captures this is really hard to pinpoint. There there are some, but this guy is basically the Joker if the Joker was less maniacal. And that's insanity to think about. And then he collapses, but even while collapsed and in terrible condition, he still manages to use his power and slip away from Koichi before Koichi can do anything. And that, my friends, is probably the most terrifying aspect of this whole situation. Number 6 is in terrible condition, no doubt about it. He, honestly, if he doesn't die trying this, if the heroes don't stop him, he's gonna die trying this. Like, by the time when he goes to actually kill Popstep, he will die afterwards. Like, even after he escapes, because he is in that bad of shape. But he wants to obliterate Koichi and Pop, and that is terrifying. These two kids who have basically been a hindrance on him and his mission for a long time, and they had no idea whatsoever that he was the man behind this the entire time. The only person who knows about this guy is frickin' Knuckle Duster, and they know literally nothing. I'm honestly terrified to see what they're actually going to do with the actual battle between Koichi and, well, number 6. And it kind of pisses me off that we have to wait so long to get this payoff. Keep in mind, just a quick reminder of how long it's gonna be. As you can see here, it says September 11th. Right here is when the next chapter is supposed to come. Just a reminder that is 3 weeks away, where we have to be wondering what is going to happen. I'm honestly just shocked that we have to wait that long. But I kind of understand as well some of the reason why we might have to do this. For one, My Hero Academia Normal is getting close to its finish for the war arc. So they might want to, basically, they don't want to have this overwhelm or distract from the actual conclusion to the war arc over in My Hero Academia Normal. As, like I said, that is coming to a close really soon, as in probably the next the chapter that we will be reading, that you guys will be seeing my video on Monday, but it comes out tomorrow for you guys. So, yeah. It's shocking. It's honestly really shocking that we have to wait this long. But we'll just have to deal with it. And honestly, I'm really excited to see what they actually do to conclude this story. And even if it's not necessarily the end-all, be-all, which honestly I feel like it's not, this series has done so much for this amazing just universe. The My Hero universe has grown so much just from the addition of vigilantes. And actually, I have a pretty good feeling that the next chapter, somewhere in there, they are going to be announcing, oh boy, they are going to be announcing the actual anime adaptation. I actually think that that's a decent possibility. getting things wrapped up with the actual with this chapter makes a decent amount of sense, and waiting a little bit gives them time to actually finish up all of the bits and bobs to basically say, yeah, you're getting an anime adaptation. Honestly, I feel like they've actually probably been working on the anime adaptation for a while now, since Betten and the other guy, I forget right now, since they've been working so much, um, I'm I'm pretty sure that we've got the anime adaptation coming up soon. These two guys are basically doing this series by themselves. Well, Koki actually has a team behind him to actually make the whole series a thing. Betten and the other guy, I always forget what his name is, are basically doing this by themselves. So just that fact on its own does mean that there's probably going to be a lot of things to actually think about. They have to kind of divide their attention, some to this new anime that's probably coming, and some of it to the actual manga. While they can probably start off by working with the anime, and then they can just let it go after they've actually completed whatever work they need to do. For now, they've got to actually get their hands dirty to actually make sure that this project goes off without a hitch, which is why I think that this whole these chapters are going to be delayed a bit. And I do feel like with the conclusion of this arc, basically the final arc of this series, most if certain people are to be believed, which I don't think that's actually the case, so don't worry about it. But if this was the last arc, then it would be a fantastic place to end it on. But it's also a good point for them to actually spend the time to actually devote to an anime adaptation. And since this will probably be the end of the second season, giving them the chance to actually create the anime adaptation makes a lot of sense. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see exactly what happens. But for now, I'm really excited to see what the next chapter holds. And honestly, I really hope that you guys are too. But anyways, guys, let me know what you thought of this chapter down in the comments below. Leave your theories down there as well. Make sure to say theory review if you are going to leave a theory. And of course, if you are new, please subscribe and ring that notification bell. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you want to support the channel even more, then definitely head down to the description and check out all of our links down there, including our Patreon, which a big thank you to our current patron, Sheeny. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I'll see you guys next time. But on.